Hello again, this is Jesus Bustillos, and today we're going to be talking about the 90-day game plan. Okay? So, in getting started, we talked about in a different session what it is to have a grand opening. Assuming that you've done a grand opening or something like that to get you started in a big way, the 90-day game plan really illustrates the importance of working in quarters. Quarters are how you can really maximize effort and not burn out. One thing you don't want to do in this business, in any business, is get to a point where you're putting in so much activity, driving depth, driving, really hard, working very, very intensely, and you forget your family in the process, or you don't go to some of your, I don't know, spiritual events or church events because you're working so hard, or you forget your kids' baseball games, or, some of the things that are way more important in life than making money. I mean, don't get me wrong. You sometimes just have to make things work, but you definitely have a way to balance work and life together to achieve success. My definition of success is having love and money and time and the ability to spend time with those that you love without having to worry about money. Those are all different things that are encompassing a great business and a great success. So, having said that, the 90-day game plan will be a model that you can use to propel your business from stage to stage to stage as you grow your business. So the first 90 days are very critical in your business because it'll really set the tone for the first year. Okay? So what do we mean by the first 90 days in terms of activity? Well, if you can have as a goal for yourself, getting started in the business, to write 20 applications, life insurance, disability, health insurance, doesn't really matter, but 20 applications, that'll be a great getting started in the business. And what we mean by that is that a great getting started will set the tone. So if you have an average of 20 applications being written, at least in your first 30 days, maybe your second 60 days, or the second set of 30 days, and 90 days, what'll happen is that you'll get used to an activity level. Imagine writing 20 applications for the first 3 months. After that, even if you just went down to 15 or 10 applications per month, which wouldn't be very much activity, but if you did that, you'd still have a pretty good first year. You'd still have generated somewhere between $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a year in commissions. So it's a great start for any business to write 20 applications a month. Now, in understanding that, you want to make sure that you understand your launch phase. The launch phase we're going to call the first 30 days. So the first 30 days are where you put in maximum activity. All out, get in touch with everybody, tell everybody about your business. You want to learn to do that, and some of the scripting will help you learn to do that. You want to learn to do that in a way where it's effective, efficient, where it's tactful, where it's strategic, and where it's not off-putting. You don't want to be the person that people run away from because you're always talking about business. So those first 30 days are very critical. You put in tons of activity, work on scheduling and putting a routine together for yourself so that you can develop and establish a pattern of business. And you begin with your warm market. Going back to the circles we talked about in a different session, your immediate friends and family, your friends and family, close acquaintances, and acquaintances are the people that you're going to want to talk to before you start talking to strangers. Strangers will have their guard up. Strangers don't know you, don't like you, don't necessarily trust you, and don't know anything about you. So you're giving yourself a disadvantage by working with that group right out of the gate. You want to position yourself to be in a place to get referrals, and that works best in the second set of 30 days and in the next 30 days when you're working with friends and family and developing relationships through them. So some of the things that you can do is put your plan together on a worksheet. Make sure that you've put together a list of everyone that you know so that you can call them. We call this a memory jogger and a getting started list. So the memory jogger you'll already have received in our resources, and you can also download from our website. The Super Memory Jogger or the Agent Memory Jogger will allow you to put down a list of all the people that you know, whom then we will contact with one of the scripts that we've provided so that they can come out to your grand opening and you can start running in a great way, and we continue to grow the business from there through referrals. So the first 90 days sets the tone, guys, so that you can have an awesome quarter. You take a little bit of a breather at the end of the first 90 days and you go at it again, working through that list until you've talked to everyone you know. Everyone you know should know that you're in the business of insurance and that you can help them with their financial and insurance affairs, because if it's not you, it's someone else. And wouldn't it just be horrible if your aunt or your cousin or your nephew or your sister or your brother bought insurance from somebody else that could have been you just because you didn't talk to them? So you don't want to be the person in that situation. Trust me, I've been there. It's horrible. Don't do that to yourself. So Just wanted to cover that with you today. Have an awesome afternoon. We'll talk to you again real soon. Own your life. Write your story. Start today. I'm Jesus Bustillos. Until next time. God bless.